The Land Before Time is a movie that everybody loved in the 90s and that it's fantastic. We're making a video about how the new one sucks and the first one's good. Let's just get right the fuck into it. The first film was released in 1988. Critics at the time liked it because it was beautiful and it just felt like the Disney Golden Age, directed by Don Bluth. Before he directed this film, he directed like The Secret of Nim, fucking The American Tale, I think it's called. My family loved these movies growing up. We would watch them a lot. And my mother especially loved the Poor Turkey Fell Down line from The Secret of Nim.
Oh, the poor turkey fell down.
I'm not a turkey.
I, as a kid, really enjoyed the sword fights and the big owl. And again, as a kid, when I was watching The Land Before Time, I liked the T-Rex. I mean, the T-Rex was terrifying to me as a kid, but it was fucking awesome to me as a kid as well, because it was so scary. So that's my major problem with the old one compared to the new one, because the new one starts off and we're treated to this musical number as one of the first things that we see in the movie.
Hey, hey, hey.
And it's very upbeat, very chipper. Does not fit, in my opinion, to the first movie at all. The first movie is not happy. The first movie is very sad. The first movie is very depressing. So I don't really see why they decided to make a very happy movie when the first one is really depressing. And they keep making funny jokes, and it just doesn't fit. Because the first movie is about kids who have lost their parents, who are trying to find their way home to their parents. Finding their way to that Holy Land, essentially. And the new one just isn't that. It's just, it's a kid's film, which sounds really weird, but when you look at the first one compared to the ninth one, the first one isn't a kid's film at all if you're comparing the two. Anyway, getting off sidetrack a little bit. Anyway, so Littlefoot's dad is on this like journey or something like that. He's the leader of a herd, which migrate for whatever fucking reason. But one of my major problems with the newest film is that the animation looks so vastly different. The like style looks so vastly different compared to the first movie, and it doesn't make any sense to that world's continuity. Like the first film, if you look at it, everything looks dark. All the colors are dark. Everything kind of looks like it's been sanded down, if that makes any sense. And so this other character comes in called Wild Arms, who comes back with the herd to specifically tell everybody that the Littlefoot's dad, I think his name is Brom or something. The Littlefoot's dad is apparently stuck in like this volcano area, and this character, Wide Arms, treats it as this funny little thing that happened. Like they treat it as a joke.
The leader is my dad.
Who?
It's fucking funny, apparently, that his father is now missing. Which doesn't make any sense, because in the first film, if this were to happen in the first film, it would be vastly played differently.
Mother? Mother?
It would be like a somber, your father is missing type thing. But in this one, it's like a, your father is missing. Oh, look at this quirky character, though. Like, this character, take out the fact that he tells Littlefoot about Brom and that he knows where Brom is, the character wouldn't have any weight in the film. The character could just be taken out and it wouldn't matter. They would just go to a different dinosaur and be like, yo, where's Brom? And then they'd be like, oh, well, he got stuck. Like, this character's fucking useless. Anyway, and so Wild Arms tells everyone that, you know, the dad is stuck, not suck. And Littlefoot decides to go on a journey to get his father back. And it's just bad, essentially. So they have to cross through Sharptooth territory before they get to the area where the dad is. And then the two Sharptooths that are in this film double the first film, yet 100% less intimidating, which is kind of weird. Maybe it has something to do with the fact they look like stuffed toys compared to the first movie. Like, the first T-Rex in the first film is a fucking savage monster that's just trying to kill these kids, and in these ones they seem like just nuisances. Like, they don't seem terrifying at all. They don't look terrifying at all. They don't fit in some of the background shots. It's fucking awful. So Littlefoot and the gang, they get separated. Littlefoot gets stuck in a cave with a fucking pterodactyl. She's voiced by a country singer. Oof. Wonder why.
Is just look for the light.
After some trials and tribulations, they get back together. They fucking get back to being friends. I don't know, they split up earlier, even though it doesn't make any sense that they hate each other because they've been through, 9 movies? Again, I don't know the number. But if they've been through that many adventures together, I don't understand why they don't trust each other at all. Literally, it's like watching the first movie over again, which doesn't make any fucking sense, because that means that all the character development that happened in the first film is all fucking gone. Just, excuse me. It's just all annoying bullshit that they need to happen because they don't know what else to do with the fucking characters. Ugh. So they get to the dad, and then the dad's stuck on a rock, and then, lava's coming. For some reason, only specifically then. I feel like it was explained, probably. But I didn't really pay attention, to be honest. The movie was just fucking boring as fuck. So anyway, the dad, they save the dad. Fuck off. They save the dad. Like, of course they save the dad. It wouldn't be a kid's film if they didn't save the dad. Except in the first movie where, they can't save the mom. Fuck it. Who even cares? Anyway. Yeah. So why do I hate this movie so much? What's my point? No, that's better. What's my point? Well, it's just everything, honestly. From the character from the character growth to the fucking plot points that don't make any sense, they're just garbage, to the art style, to the feel of the movie, to just how the movie treats itself. They don't treat it as something that is to be told a story. They treat it as something as to be told jokes and just to get kids to watch it. And the fun part, I love this part. I love that they use CGI lava, and the lava just looks awful. It looks so out of place. And then, like, it really feels like they don't care. It feels like they just made this in like a couple days, and then we're like, oh, got a kid's film, send it out. Send it out. Send it out. Sir, it looks like shit, send it out. Send it out. It's fine. Alright, now I've been running all over the place with this video because I get a little ranty in some parts because I am extremely annoyed with this movie because the first one looks so good and this one looks so much like shit. So, I didn't realize that The Land Before Time became such a Ice Age trilogy type thing. Is just, we don't need that many fucking The Land Before Time movies. We don't need them. We needed the first one because it was fucking awesome. That's it. It told a good story. They go on an adventure, they get to the end, they get to the Happy Lands, they become happy. That's it. That's all you need. That's all you fucking need. What other story are you gonna tell with the dinosaurs? Shortly after the first movie, they probably got hit with a meteor. Why the fuck did we need, 9 more movies? We didn't. We didn't at fucking all. It's goddamn stupid. Anyway. Thanks for watching this rant. So overall, the movie is just a waste of time. So if you enjoyed this, like the video. If you like me personally, then subscribe. If you want a dick pic, DM me. If you want someone taken out, DM me as well. I'll leave my burner phone in the description so you can contact me for that. And I'll see you guys later. I know this was just a rant, but that's what I like to do. Okay? So, if you want more rants, subscribe.
Okay, real quick, I know this is the end of the video, but like, while I was looking up businessmen stock photos, they're fucking hilarious. Like, there's a guy with a katana. There's multiples of them just wanting to shoot themselves. Like, who the fuck? Why? What? In what part of the world would you actually use this as like your actual stock for your actual business? You're like, the stock market's up 10% today, but the other day it went down 13%, so we're gonna commit suicide. Everybody get your nooses. Okay, that's the end of the video. Bye.